to the audio show.
So I think we can agree, and I can agree that Miss Shana is not one of my most favorite persons, or Miss Shana, whichever way you pronounce the name, right? But one of the things I've noticed is how quickly Amber ran around here, but she's supposed to go by Shayla and get that checking done, and that not do as yet. But anyway, let's go.
Hey, Amber. Hey, you drinking on the block. I mean, you the owner and everything, but you don't act professional. That's not professional to be drinking doing this.
Well, there's
business.
no one here, and I'm actually off today. I just came in here to meet my friend, so I think, you know what? I'm gonna have a professional conversation, so I will put someone.
See, you've not been putting in any boundaries from before, Amber. So now you're trying to put hard stops, and that's why you want to put boundaries in from the first place. Because when you don't, then people start to run all over, and when them start run all over you, you start to complain. She hasn't been doing that. She has not been doing that. So you don't get up today of all days because Shayla has incited her to do this. By the way, that's why she's around here. It's because Shayla has told her she needs to be around here. Daniel told her one thing, Shayla told her another thing, and she has listened to Shayla.
Okay. So I just want to talk about Sunday.
What about Sunday?
I really did not appreciate how you had your friends or your women's group, Sister of the Soul, whatever y'all are called, coming in, you not consulting with me about them eating on the house. That is not something that you have the authority to do, nor do I appreciate it.
You ever heard about...
This should have happened inside of an office, but unless Amber is telling me that this is her office, but I'm just showing y'all again that, okay, while I not tout Amber as being this big business mogul, you know what I mean? And we do say she have some business regimen as whatever it is. There are some parts of her that's just very minuscule and simple, you know what I mean, that they've kind of carried over from Wayne, where business is happening everywhere. And I'm like, well, yes and no, because you kind of wanted to have a setting, so the talk is a bit better.
Seed?
Yeah, but it's not your seed to sow, Shana.
Amber, we done went through this before. You agreed, and now you bring this back up today.
Wait, I agreed to what?
You agreed to go ahead and, sow into these ladies.
No, I didn't. I never agreed. We've never had that conversation. I agreed to market the restaurant. I never told you.
You haven't been doing any of that, though.
But
you talk a good talk, but you haven't done anything.
Shana,
Amber.
it's not your restaurant anymore, so
Amber,
whether it fails or succeeds, it's not on you.
You know what? Legally, it's not. But really, spiritually wise, it's still mine.
No, it's really
ours.
See, again, she never put any of these things in place from the start and from the onset, and so now she's still here. You know what? I'm really liking the mere fact that Anthony gave her this restaurant, because I realized that the restaurant is a representation of Amber's life. Yeah, that's what it is. The restaurant's a representation of Amber's life, where she is losing control of it because just certain things that she's supposed to do, she's not doing. And this willy-nilly, oh, well, Jesus said I must do this, which I don't know when she spoke with Jesus. I don't know when she got him on the telephone. And, he said directly, hey, you should be doing this directly. Don't know when it happened, but apparently it happened some point in time. And so that's what we're having right now. That's what we're having.
It's mine.
And we're just clearly, you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
So, Shana, listen, This is what's going to happen.
Okay.
That bill came up to about $685. Plus Keisha's tip, which is another $120, and that's gonna have to come out of your check.
Come out of my check.
Come out.
All right, let me address one piece. Tip is actually okay, unless the tip is built into it. A tip is optional. It's optional. Yes, it's optional. Now, coming out of Miss Shana's check after Amber already let the horse through the gate, the women them should have never left right without paying for them food. This now going to come off as being harsh and cruel. It going to look like the supervisor is exerting massive force on the employee. That's what it's going to look.
Your check, yes.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen.
It is gonna happen.
No, you're not gonna take anything out of my check, Amber.
Shana, I am, and I will, because I cut the check.
Okay, so listen, if you was investing in marketing, you would have paid much more than that. Those ladies gonna have a lot of people coming from the church to eat. And since you haven't even began to even do anything with marketing, so I took it upon myself to bring some ladies to have a tasting or to feed them.
That was not.
And now you want to take this out of my check.
I don't want to. I'm going to, and that's what you need to understand. And you need to go ahead.
We're gonna have a problem.
We listen. The door is right there, Shana. We can redo the contract, and you can walk away.
It's gonna be a big problem, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that. See, no, Amber is trying to do all of this now. Like, even after all that has occurred, you're really and truly picking now as the time to do all of this. Why? Because Shayla told her to do it. That's the biggest piece in it. It's not because Amber really feels like she should be doing this. It's because Shayla has told her to do this. Daniel tell her one thing and Shayla tell her the next thing. This is a millionaire woman. What she should have done, if we really and truly if we check it out, because she really don't have a contract. What she should have done is to go create a contract to state the verbiage inside of it so that Miss Shana can sign it, right? And anybody else that's in the restaurant, and then you watch it from there. So, which is exactly what Daniel told her to, because Daniel have a little bit more experience with the business side. Much as we are taught her now, it's clear that she have a lot of holes in our system. It is clear she have holes in our system.
Because that's what's going to happen. You cannot invite people on my dime. You cannot sow a seed for me.
Okay, but you feed your friends for free.
No. I got expired things that were expiring because
you always say that.
Shana, listen.
Excuse what you
Shana,
your friends.
Shana, it's done.
And we're not doing this.
We are doing it.
You're not taking nothing out of it.
You will see.
No, you won't take anything out of it.
You will see.
Okay.
So Shayla push her button again. She just say inside, right, that, she don't want Shayla have that much power over her. But notice, she is in here checking Miss Shana because Miss Shayla tell her to check Miss Shana and the same thing that she says she don't want, that's exactly what has occurred. Even though Daniel give her some amount of inkling business-wise, because let's put race aside, business-wise, Daniel say, hold on, you're going to create more issues, you're going to create more dissension. What you want to do from now going forward is to create the boundaries them now versus later. I.e., draft up the agreement, draft up different contracts, draft up different policies. What is the policy and procedures? Amber don't know that. Look here, Miss Shana not right, right? But Amber not right either because she doesn't have operating procedures. What are her operating procedures? Because clearly she doesn't know. She's winging it as she goes along. And that's what I think Daniel was pinpointing to her. She's winning it. Shayla has told her to do something, and like a puppet, she's done it again. Pay close attention. Falling back into the same hands again. No wonder Shayla was trying to do what she was doing Anthony, because Shayla knew the value of trying to get back into Amber's grace. Because I need to get this idiot again so I can control the idiot, because guess what? She tried controlling Delicia and that didn't work. She can't control Lauren and the honeypot girl is gone. So Shayla don't really have control over anybody right now. And she's looking for someone to control again, and Amber is the nearest fool. So basically that's what's going on. Anyway, give me your take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.